Hello there, everybody. This is Christy Lewis from K Fancy,
Fancy.
and I have some other ARMY friends here. We are all Butter Era ARMY. This is our first BTS comeback, and we're very excited. We're going to be pointing out some Easter eggs we noticed in Yet To Come from previous music videos. And would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Yes, I am Tiffany, and I have a booktube channel, not a Korean channel, but my channel is a beautiful minutia, and this is my daughter Claire, who is
Part of ARMY.
huge ARMY.
I'm part of ARMY.
That's
Yes,
why she's
sir.
saluting. That's why she's saluting.
Should we like share our biases really quick? Or do you guys not even have one? Are you like universally BTS biased?
It's really hard to say.
I don't know what that is.
Your bias is your favorite member. Do you have a bias? We can still talk about who we like the most.
I
That's
have
fine.
3 biases.
That's kind of how I feel too.
Me, Dunku, and Sugar.
Okay, well, we can talk about that.
All of them are just, they're all amazing. All right. We're going to react to Yet To Come. We're going to play it and we'll just point out as we go the things that we noticed from previous music videos. So here we go.
The whole thing.
I love the opening so much.
Oh, I know.
Oh, the whole thing.
It's like so many K-pop music videos are filmed in deserts. There must be some kind of logic behind that. I think that there must be something about the truck too. That's like
Probably. I don't, it doesn't ring a bell for me though.
in the rows. I wonder
His
what
jacket has a little emblem on it, reminds me of their school stuff.
now I'm like, oh, JK's jacket. Is it just familiar because I've seen this video so many times now? Or
I'm rethinking everything now.
yes.
This one's
Never
Spring
walk
Day.
alone.
Oh,
What's the
that's from
music
Spring
video?
Day? Okay.
Yeah.
That is from Blood, Sweat, and Tears, I think. The big statue.
That makes sense.
This reminds me of Stay Gold, but I don't know if it's from that. But all the plants and the butterflies.
Maybe.
Mhm.
I love Sugar so much.
The shipping container it reminds me of Permission to Dance.
I can't remember one with a train in it.
Me neither.
I Need You has a train in the music video.
I Need You. You're right.
Hello, this is Editing Christy here, and I just wanted to add that this scene where Jin is covering V's eyes is very reminiscent of the Blood, Sweat, and Tears video, and this is something that Tiffany and Claire and I talked about after we stopped recording. We just noticed that this whole song seems to be about going back into the past, like they're taking the train to the past. There's the school bus that starts you thinking about No More Dream, and the covering of the eyes. In my Blood, Sweat, and Tears analysis video, I talked about how that is likely synonymous with the idea of innocence because that video is based on Demian, the book by Herman Hesse, which is all about a boy who can't regain his lost innocence from childhood once he's an adult, and that like tortures him. So I think that they are kind of talking here about how they are going back into their past to find what made them love music in the beginning. And so it's like a more innocent time that they're looking forward to in the future. They're like regaining their lost innocence, rediscovering their musical soul, because they've talked about how they feel like they've lost their way a little bit. So that's kind of what we're thinking. And it's also interesting that in the Blood, Sweat, and Tears music video, it's V covering Jin's eyes, but in this video, it's Jin covering V's eyes. That whole Blood, Sweat, and Tears music video is kind of using Jin like the main character of Demian, who is losing his innocence. He's opening his eyes to something that is more worldly. And V, during pretty much that whole music video, is like the tempter. He's like the actual character of Demian, who is tempting the boy Jin into opening his eyes to the rest of the world. So in this video, it's reversed, and Jin is like showing V the way back to their past, to their more innocent time. And then when he pulls his eyes away, it's the school bus that you see, and so that pulls you back to the beginning of their career when they were writing songs that were more like political and had like a social meaning rather than just good vibes, which personally am a fan of good vibes, but I also think that you don't want to feel like you're dying inside as an artist. You want to also express your vision. I think that's what they're kind of going back to now.
No, which music video was it, Claire, with the school bus?
No More Dream.
No More Dream, where the Jin's driving it and he hits stuff.
They're on a bus, so they must be heading somewhere.
Into the future.
Yes.
See, Jin's not driving this time, though.
None of them
Probably
are
for the
driving.
best. I love it so much.
That was so fun.
That was fun.
And
I love
you
it.
found quite a few, and you had some that I hadn't noticed, like where the statue is from.
Yeah, I love. She really knew a lot. She had recently watched Spring Day, and she was like, "Hey, that was in Yet to Come too." Like she recognized she had seen Yet to Come before she.
I
had
binge
recently watched.
watched.
Yeah,
They have a lot of fire in the old ones.
they do. That's a recurring theme is fire. Well, and even which one is it? Is it Fake Love where they light all the books on fire, or is that Stay Gold?
That's stable.
Okay, that's a newer one, and that's still fire in that.
There's fire in Fake Love,
There's fire in Fake Love too. Okay, so I wouldn't totally
Yeah.
off.
but the fire is not real.
Okay,
It doesn't even look real.
because it's fake love and fire. We did get a lot. I mean, there are some that I don't know, like what the rose. I feel like the rose is from something.
Gotta be
Wait.
something.
It's from that one where they gave that screw girl the rose, right? Maybe?
Is that Boy in Love?
Yes.
Instead of Boy with Love, Boy in
Right,
Love.
boy in love. Okay.
Although I think, isn't it Boy with Love that V has like the rose ring?
I gotta think too that a lot of the ones that they included on this album, they're probably referencing a lot of those specifically as well.
Yeah, because it was an anthology, so it had even like their very first hits on it. But there's some I haven't watched. Like I haven't watched the War. Is it War of Hormone or War with Hormones?
Oh,
That-
War of
cute.
Hormones.
yeah, I haven't watched that one. So I don't know if there's something because that I know that was a really popular, very old one, and so I'm wondering if there's some connection with that one. There's probably a truck in that one.
So we would love to hear from commenters if you noticed any other ones that we didn't talk about. We had a really fun time looking through this, and we're gonna love listening to all of these older hits all the way up through the newer hits from BTS and waiting for their next comeback. So thanks so much for watching this, and we'll see you next time. Bye.